So this one is from Game Sensei, and it's Starfield. First reviews hit the internet, and they look promising. So they gave out like YouTubers keys, I think, and I guess they're starting to talk when they shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure they're all under NDA, but let's see.
Hello and welcome to this new Starfield video here on my channel, and I hope you guys are doing great. The launch of Starfield is right around the corner. Review codes have been given out to content creators and press alike. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about when you can expect those reviews. We'll talk about all the drama that is unfolding around those reviews.
Drama?
And some really neat early impressions.
Oh, is this the menu drama? Did you guys see this on Twitter? It's so ridiculous.
And a lot more. So stick around for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel to always stay up to date in all things Starfield. And if you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. But now let's jump right into the video.
If he doesn't cover it, I will.
Just a few days ago, Bethesda Game Studios has officially confirmed that Starfield has gone gold, which means there is now a copy of the game that will be pressed onto physical discs that will go into the stores and ultimately into your hands and into your consoles. So we've now reached the final stage of production just 2 weeks ahead of launch, and right along that announcement they also announced the preload times. On Xbox you can already download the game starting now, and you also can download the game on PC, whether it be in the Xbox launcher or on...
This shit rubs me the wrong way so much with the swoosh, swoosh, subscribe, thumbs up, fuck off. Bro, if that's the thing that annoys you the most, I want your life. You must have the easiest fucking life in the world if something like that is the thing that bothers you the most in the world. Think about how good your life must be.
Steam
Holy.
On August 30th. So go ahead and start your downloads now, because the game size is actually pretty hefty. On PC we're looking at 140 gigabyte. That's a massive chunk of data, so go ahead and download as soon as you can on August 30th, so you can finish the download in the 2 days given. And on Xbox you'll also have to download 125 gigabytes of data. That's a lot of stuff, so go ahead and download right now. And yeah, we all know how...
Why does it say YouTube 0 gigabytes? I don't get that.
How big the game will be on PlayStation. What started a few years ago gaining more and more popularity seems to be peaking now with Starfield, as Metacritic fails to stop review bombing on their platform. Look at this post I found from an angry Xbox hater. Toxic PlayStation fanboys already getting ready to review bomb Starfield on Metacritic. This is absolutely insane, and insane it is. Starting account 1 out of 1000. Goodbye Starfield score. And
Xbox tiers 3, Xbot tiers 360. Jesus, dude. Is this...
And I bet
That's so funny.
This is not an exception. There are many more.
Bro, a Metacritic score is not going to decide anyone's purchase of Starfield, okay? There is so... Who the hell is going to Metacritic to decide whether or not they're going to buy a game in 2023 when you have Twitch and YouTube
out there like this? This is absolutely crazy.
Cares?
Just because a game is exclusive to another platform, which Sony, by the way, does for years and years now. Look at this post here, right there. Just another example. Look, don't worry, I've spoken to a ton of PS gamers. I know one who has 600 Metacritic accounts ready to zero the game. You're in good hands. Lol. Yeah, lol indeed. Review bombs are never good, whether be it on Xbox side or on PlayStation side. I'm no fan of exclusivity. I think games should be for everyone, and everybody should have access to every game.
But like, dude, why are we even giving any attention to this? It's so silly.
Unfortunately, that's just not the reality. But there's no other to blame than the big players here like Sony or Microsoft, and not a single studio or game. Unfortunately, that completely invalidates
the $300 collector's edition was sold out within minutes. I don't think Metacritic matters. Exactly, dude.
Metacritic as a platform for me. Let me know what you think about review bombs and the drama revolving around Starfield, especially since it's one of the first really big AAA exclusive games for Microsoft in a few years now. For a day now, there have been information circulating on the internet that press outlets and content creators alike are able to play Starfield in full. Review codes have been given out to gaming press and some handpicked content creators. So they have been playing the full version of the game and they were able to post confirmation on social media. As you can see here from Paris, who posted this image.
Oh,
and
that guy,
he
nice.
said, "Can confirm that I'm playing Starfield. My review will be available on August 31st at 9 a.m. PT on Kinda Funny. See ya, Space Cowboy." So that's pretty good news.
Mike, how long have you
codes
been
given
playing?
out
I did not get a code. I did not get a
2
code.
weeks before the game goes into early access is always a good sign. So there should be enough time for reviewers to test the game inside and out, and that is always a good thing. Seems like Bethesda is really sure about their game and really confident, and that's great to see. What was also really funny is what was pointed out by Starfield Beyond. One of the active people who snagged a Starfield code has gone completely radio silent from Twitter ever since they got the game. So that is of course Paris, who got the review code and
Yeah,
then
'cause he's
hasn't been
working.
seen on social media for I think almost a day until
Yeah, because he's working. He's recording and editing a video.
he
What?
posted this image right here. So yeah, I think reviewing the game is going pretty good. But we'll talk on more impressions right away in just
Almost
a
a
few
day.
seconds. Gene Park,
Chronically
who is
online
a
people,
reviewer
dude.
for
Holy
the Washington
shit.
Post, also posted this on social media. Maybe I should have grabbed a Starfield controller. And yes, there's quite a lot of room for speculation, but it makes me wonder if reviews are going really good. It sure seems like that. Well, and now we've got some pretty in-depth information about the game from a content creator, and I'm not sure how this fares with his NDA, but you know how it is, everything that's once in the internet will stay there forever, so
Yep.
the damage is done already. Let's take a look. Andrea Piccini shared this on social media. Boom, reviewer hasn't found bugs in Starfield after 15 hours playing, aside from alien insects, of course. Look at this Discord conversation here from Tyler McVicker. It's mind-blowing how good the game looks for it being Creation Engine. Also, 15 hours in and not a single bug. And that's
What, did he
some
stay
really
on the
good
menu?
info. Slajin says, "Wait, really? Cause I take what you say very seriously. I wasn't expecting such high praises."
Uh-oh. That's not good. And this guy's totally breaking his NDA.
About
Holy
the graphics.
shit.
Also, no bugs? What? And Tyler says, "I'm serious, okay? I'm canceling my pre-order," says Sledgin. "I didn't buy a Bethesda game to not have any bugs," which is kinda hilarious. And Tyler goes ahead
I don't even know who this guy is. He's a known bullshitter.
and
He
doubles
probably
down.
doesn't even have
I'll
a key.
get into it in my review. This game is something I'll tell ya. So that's some really great information right here about the state of the
Who
game.
is this guy?
And I think it really shows that Bethesda took some time to polish the game. And I think this really confirms what Todd Howard was saying all the time, that this game will be the best release for a Bethesda game ever. So it really shows that probably also Microsoft had some influence
see.
about this, giving Bethesda and Starfield
Silo's
additional
evil
time
brother, yeah,
by
maybe.
delaying the release of Starfield for a long time. And I think a lot of that time has gone into polishing the game, because Starfield is
Isn't it crazy that our new game standards dropped so low? It could be. It could be that it's so low that he doesn't feel like there's any bugs or
the
something.
first new IP for Bethesda under Microsoft's flag.
Wait and
So
see approach
this
is the,
game
is the
has
correct
to
approach?
slap-
100%. Wait and see approach is the correct approach. Yep.
And this release
Content creators want to get out there and make content out of the game because they're always starving for it. But outside that, anybody who's just wait and see, man.
has to really be a success, both for Bethesda and also Microsoft. So I believe a lot of effort went into polishing the game, and it really shows.
Yeah,
and
we'll
there's
see.
also more evidence that Starfield has undergone many iterations and many test phases right before launch, as you can see here. Multiple versions have been pushed to Starfield's build to ensure it's polished ahead of launch. Starfield will launch as version 1.6.35.0. For comparison, Fallout 4 launched 0.0. as version 1.1.0.0. They are definitely aiming for Starfield to be Bethesda's most polished launch title yet, and it absolutely
The
makes
copium these people
sense.
are on.
This game just has to be nothing short of a massive success, so why wouldn't they put the effort into it? But as you can imagine, there's not only high praise for the game, there are also some concerns.
I'm sorry, every time I see this and the beard, I'm like, how can this game be good?
Like this one here on social media. Sebastian Castellanos is a data miner, and he data mined the files from the game, and he's saying, so after combing through Starfield preload files on PC, I don't see any sign of it supporting DLSS and XESS. If true, I think this would generate a lot of backlash for Bethesda and AMD due to their refusal to confirm whether they block rival GPU vendor tags in their sponsored games, which quite honestly would be really awful, because I think everybody should be able to gain performance boosts and play the game at the best possible version, and as it is, DLSS and XESS and also FSR always help with that. So I don't know what's the game plan right here, and if it's really true and turns out to be accurate when all the game files are downloaded to the hard drive coming August 30th. But as it stands right now, there
we're pre-downloading now. What do you
support
mean?
For Nvidia or Intel graphics cards, which would be really a shame, because what's going on consoles with their console war seems to be happening right now on PC with the graphics cards manufacturers, and that quite frankly would be a great shame. So I hope we will see something added here, or maybe some official confirmation by Bethesda or AMD. But as of now, there was never a mention about DLSS in the game, so we'll have to wait and see.
That
what I
sucks.
found additionally to that was really funny, because it says here the modder who is modding DLSS 3+2 for Starfield received a review copy of the game, and Peter over here speculates that this will likely be available for Starfield on launch day. But I'm curious about that, because it always takes some time to
Twitter
mod
blue
that
check
stuff.
marks,
and then it is also
though.
dependent on the current drivers for the graphics cards, and also
I
the
don't
game
believe
versions.
anything if I see a
This
blue
has to
check
go
mark.
through different iterations and testing phases, and it might be available for launch, but I guess it will be pretty buggy, as those mods always tend to be a little bit buggy and maybe introduce graphic glitches, so they'll always be taken with a grain of salt. But nonetheless, I found it really funny, especially in regards
Pretty sure that was
with
confirmed
the
a false
previous
rumor? Okay.
mentioned information about there being no DLSS in the game at launch. We'll see how it goes, and I hope the best for us, the gamers. But it is no secret that Bethesda with Starfield is planning on supporting mods heavily, as Todd Howard confirmed in an interview a few weeks ago. And there's another post on social
Why make
media
the game
that
when you can have
confirms
everybody
that
else
even
do it?
further. So Bethesda Studios has a dedicated team just for Starfield mod support, a testament to their commitment and continued support to the modding community. As you can see here, Andrew Griffith, who is part of the mods team.
He looks like a modder.
So that's really, really good news, and that's great to see. And I
He looks like he made the original Apple PC.
hope that this will show and reflect in the game. As of what I know is that there even will be mod support for consoles, as mods will be integrated into the game. I can imagine that there won't be as many mods as on PC, and maybe not as early as on PC, but they ultimately should be accessible on console too. So this is really great stuff and content that is coming for all of us after launch. Great news right here, and great to see the commitment by Bethesda. But that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If
Okay.
so, please give it a thumbs
So
up.
they
Support the channel.
They
It would be
didn't
great.
cover the Twitter thing, so give me a moment. I'll try to find it, and I'll share that with you because it is funny. All right, let's see. Search Starfield menu. All right, let me see if I can find the original post. There it is. That didn't take too long. And the blue checkmark guy that I just called out as the blue checkmark is right there. Grums, another blue check mark, says the physiognomy of start screens. I don't even know what this word is. The start screen of a game can reveal a lot about how rushed the team was and how much pride they took in their work. Starfield start screen either shows hasty shipping deadlines by a passionate team overworked or a team that didn't care. Oh my god, dude. And then somebody points out, or it's just like how they do all their menus. Like, what? What are you talking about? It was actually brain dead. Fix up the Starfield menu screen. There we go. Now it's better. Right? Like, what the hell? So that's what the drama I was talking about earlier is some guy losing his mind and everybody shitting on him for it. So deserved.